We're officially about 2 weeks away from NBA 2K26 being released, and on Thursday we are finally getting MyTEAM news in terms of everything that they are adding, everything that is new, and I'm super excited. Now here is the review. It will be August 14th at 10:30 Eastern, which is the day of my birthday. So if you haven't said happy birthday to me on the day, what are y'all boys doing? I also will be going live when they do this review, so make sure y'all boys tap into my Twitch and or YouTube. I definitely will be streaming it when they do announce this. To start it off, 5v5 co-op in MyTEAM will literally be the best content ever. Think about it like this: 10 full content creators, 10 different communities, all here to watch people wager. Everybody throws in $50, $500 pot, 10 different communities. The content will be absolutely immaculate, and the fact that everybody will be able to pick whatever MyTEAM card they want obviously is going to be restrictions in terms of like position, but if you could pick one MyTEAM card and go in and play against other people, what? The possibilities are literally endless. Like if you look at this video, Cash Nasty, we got Troy Dan, Duke Dennis, Tycino, Davis, Los Polt. Like this is crazy. This content was literally crazy. If we were to see this at MyTEAM, I feel like so many content creators would come here, my career people would come here, and I feel like in terms of MyTEAM, the biggest thing they should really be trying to do is trying to get my career people to MyTEAM, because MyTEAM literally makes them the most money. So you want to get more people on this game mode to spend more money. It obviously makes sense. A 5v5 game mode is something that the community has been asking for years. I know people want all-star team up, and I definitely want that too, but all-star team up, but like in MyTEAM form, oh my goodness, that would literally break the game. Another thing that 2K removed, I don't understand why they ever did, was triple threat and clutch time. More so clutch time than triple threat. I think triple threat was very convenient because it was instant matchmaking. Everybody readied up and put you in a game immediately. Right now with Park, there's times we might have to wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes for a game. You might be on the streak and don't want to mess up the streak. That's a little bit annoying. Having TTO online where you can hop into a game and play, while also having Park, having the two options, I think would be very vital. More so clutch time though is one thing I don't understand why they ever removed. Clutch time is super simple. It's 5-minute quarters, 1 quarter, and you just play the game. Like, it's simple. Certain people don't want to hop on and play a full game. Certain people don't want to wait a full game of Park. Some people just play 5 minutes, get their squad, and play. There is no reason for it to be removed. They definitely have to add it back. If TTO wasn't added back, honestly, I wouldn't be too mad. I do think Park is a vibe, very vibey. You get to play and match up against some people who are good. I mean, you see a 30 streak, you want to go drop the 30 streak off. And I think that aspect of MyTEAM is really fire that they did add in. So if they didn't add triple threat, I wouldn't be too mad. Honestly, I know a lot of people are gonna say I'm crazy for that. I personally wouldn't care too much, but more so clutch time. Clutch time definitely has to come back. I don't really understand why it was removed, but I would say having the option of triple threat online or Park, having both, I think would be something that's very fire. And while we're on the topic of things that were removed, Breakout 100% needs to be removed. I'll be honest, I think Breakout literally might be the worst single player mode ever added into MyTEAM. I don't even think it's close. I think the idea of Breakout was really good, but the execution of it was done so poorly. We have so many content creators that were literally making videos on how to do Breakout because Breakout was never really explained to the community. The worst thing about Breakout, it takes you 2 hours to complete a whole board. If you do one board and then the second board, it takes 2 hours. You only get one reward from doing it for 2 hours, and the reward is most likely not going to be something that was worth 2 hours of your time. Then on top of that, they didn't have triple threat or clutch time offline rewards until like maybe like season 6 or so. So you weren't even getting rewarded realistically for playing these games. At that point, just add clutch time offline, add triple threat offline, and just make them separate game modes like they were. I don't think anybody ever complained about having offline game modes like that. I see why they tried to put it into one, but it just really didn't work. So unless they thoroughly change this and really upgrade it so the rewards are really better, I just don't see a point in them returning this at all. Now we look here at this year, we had Fernando Martin, who was a dog. Moses Malone was really good. LaMarcus Aldridge, you got a lot of free usable cards, and each card was from a game mode. So you had clutch time rewards, you had draft rewards, you had triple threat rewards, you had unlimited rewards. We need these rewards back. Once again, things have been taken out of 2K that really had no business in being taken out. I don't think anybody complained about us getting unlimited rewards and clutch time rewards. I don't really see anybody complaining about that. So a lot of things that the community is asking for is things that were in the game that were taken out for no reason. I don't really see the point in that. If we look at these rewards, Kawhi Leonard is easily a top 5 level 40 that we ever got. This card could literally run for months when you got him. Kevin McHale in Unlimited, he was absolutely a dog. Gary Payton, people love this Gary Payton from the token market. These are a lot of rewards that are easy to do, easy to even Bob, like I remember him. Bobby Jones was such a dog, literally such a dog. So many great cards, so many great rewards, literally just for playing the game. And that's fire. We want to be able to play the game and grind for cards that can possibly make our lineup. A lot of really good cards. The rewards just have to be better all around, not just in Showdown. Every single game mode needs better rewards. We need better rewards. I'm sorry. Now, speaking of rewards, another thing that really needs to be added back that was taken out once again was the token market. Bob Pettit, such a great card. DeMar DeRozan, this was literally one of my favorite cards ever in my team. If you know, you know. He was an absolute dog. The token market was taken out for no reason. They decided to go another route, but these cards were really good, and it's a collector level type of thing, so people would really stack up tokens and try to save up and eventually try to get one of these cards, maybe by the end of the year or whatever. But it was something for people to grind for. My team is a card collecting game mode. We should be able to collect as many cards as possible and buy cards that we want, especially with the token market. That was an easy way for us to do that, and it was taken away from us. We haven't seen the token market in years. Even when we did have it the last time, it wasn't really updated that much. Like 2K20, like we haven't got a token market since then. Along with the token market, the collector level rewards were also something that's very good. This is something that a lot of people did grind for throughout the year. It was a race. Who can be the first person to complete the collector level and get the overall reward? That was something that a lot of people did. I know my boy Ambiz went out there and got Wilt. That was fire. I watched that back in the day. But that's something that was removed last year because we were supposed to get a Kobe and whatever. We lost the rights to Kobe, whatever. And then they just said, you know what, to hell with it. We're not going to do it anymore. Bring back the collector level. People want to collect cards. We want to be rewarded for cards. Give us collector level back. Now for this next one, this is something that's very simple that I feel like would help a lot of us in terms of my team. If you guys know, at one point in the year there was a shoe method, so people were going here and sell shoes. Evan, if you're watching this, I can speak for all of us when I say this feature is something that's very simple and I feel like would literally help every single person. We'll be very grateful for this being added. As you guys can say, there's a lot of shoes. There's no way to quick sell these shoes. You have to literally go through here and click. Like this literally takes forever. There's too many shoes. There's people who have hundreds of shoes. If we had an option that you could literally quick select and you could just, rather than going through each one, I could just press X, quick select all of these, go through all of them and just quick sell and mass quick sell all of them. That would make our job so much easier, especially because like there's so many things. There's badges, we have takeovers, we have basketballs, we have everything in here, and these are all collectibles and people get a lot of these. So it's like we don't want to go through here and sell each one. Like this takes too long. If we have a mass select button that we could just select everything and then just mass quick sell all in one, that will literally make all of our jobs so much easier. It's something that's very small and not a big change, but it could save a lot of people a lot of time, be more efficient. I feel like that's something that 2K is going down the avenue. They want to make the game more easier, more efficient for us. So I feel like this is something that will help every single MyTEAM person. Something that we haven't seen within the community for so long was Spotlight Sims. We did end up getting a Spotlight Sims for the playoffs, and that was cool, but we got one Spotlight Sim for the whole entire year. We also had the Kyle Kuzma one, which was mobile, but let's be for real, nobody was doing that for Kyle Kuzma. I'm sorry if you did, cool, but like we just don't care. Spotlight Sims used to be super fire because we would get one every couple of seasons and we would actually get really good cards. People would sit on the game for hours and it was like a race. Who can get the Spotlight Sims done the fastest? Who can get the ultimate reward the fastest? And there were also really good cards that could help people and their squad. The biggest thing about my team is you want new players to be able to hop into the game and immediately know what to do to be able to get a decent squad. And Spotlight Sims were a great way to do that. You could literally hop in here. You didn't really need players too much. You could hop in here, do these challenges, and you could literally make a decent base team strictly off of these spotlight challenges. I feel like one problem with this year is you would hop into a game or hop into the game mode, and really there was nothing for new players to hop in there to do. And you've seen it with the no money spend. The no money spend was challenging at times because there really wasn't any challenges for us to do. So it's kind of like you're forced to do the 10 box every single week and hope you got lucky. Play showdown, hope you got lucky, and things like that. We want to be able to grind for something off rip for these new players, and the spotlight sims were a beautiful and perfect way to do that. Hakeem Elijah one was amazing, Chris Mullen was amazing, and we ended up getting Kobe. Like, spotlight sims really good. This wasn't even the only one. I remember we got a John Wall one, we had a Wes Unseld in that John Wall one. A lot of those cards were all really playable. Adding something like that for people to be able to hop on the game and immediately start grinding and immediately start playing is going to help both the people who are no money spent, the people who like grinding, and the new players who are coming into the game. Giving people free cards is really, I don't feel like it's something very hard to do. That's something that I feel like 2K really needs to do a bigger focus on, to give us way more free cards. I'm not saying they have to be the best cards in the game, I'm not saying that, but just give us some better cards to start off with, such as Spotlight Sims was such a great way to start. Since 2K seems to be going in kind of like the My Career way, they added Park this year. Another mode that they could add that is from My Career is Ante-Up. If you guys don't know what Ante-Up is, it's basically a game to 21, just like Park or anything, but instead of just winning some MT, you can bet your VC. So let's say there's like a 5k VC court, you guys both put up 5k, the loser loses 5k, the winner wins 5k. It's an amazing concept, and having that in my team I feel like would be something fire, because once again, content would go absolutely crazy. People are really going to come on here and sweat because obviously they don't want to lose a series, they don't want to lose VC. So having an Ante-Up within the My Team would be super fire. I would love to see that myself. I know I'm gonna go on there and hop in, I'm gonna drop off a couple content creators. I'm not gonna lie, I got a couple people I'm headhunting for. I want to smoke. Adding that into My Team, Ante-Up, a more competitive game mode, fire. I think 2K, specifically My Team, needs a little bit more game modes, because we have a decent amount, but we need more stuff to do. Having this as a different option, I think would be fire to do. Hopefully we do see that. Another thing I feel like we all can agree on is the auction house wait time. The fact that you could buy a card and you literally have to wait almost an hour, sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 45. It feels a while. This is something I feel like, why should you have to wait to use a card after you buy it? Just because of whatever system they put it through. There has to be a better way for them to check these cards. And I understand they want to make sure people are not cheating and, you know, buying MT and cool. I understand that you got to do, but 30 minutes to be able to do that, 45 minutes to be able to use a card, I just think that's a little bit too crazy. Even if it was like, I feel like max it should be 10 minutes. Even 10 minutes I feel like is a lot of time. 5 minutes max, my opinion, but 10, okay, like 10 we could work out with a 10. At one point a year, people were getting their auctions just completely canceled for no reason. They would badge up a card, it would sell for way more because the card's badged up. They would literally cancel the buy because it was way above what they were used to seeing that card go for, and they thought people were cheating or whatever. I just think there has to be a better system. I understand it's a little bit difficult, but better system has to be here. Now for me, the last one has to be add my favorite player of all time, Kobe Bean Bryant, into the game. I want to run with Kobe, bro. I want to run with Kobe. Now, I know this might not be a specific 2K problem, like it might not be specifically their fault. I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, but people love Kobe. End of the day, Kobe is one of the most decorated players of all time. People love Kobe. People want to play with him. Pause, no Diddy. Oh my gosh, people want to play with Kobe. It was rough going this whole year because I'm literally a Kobe fan. Kobe is like my idol and the reason why I love basketball so much. So the fact that like I couldn't go out there and buy a card of Kobe, like it was tough, bro. It was tough for me. So I don't know how they could do it, what they have to do, but spend the chicken. Because I want to see Kobe in my team. Do whatever Vanessa's asking. I want Kobe. We all want Kobe. The community wants Kobe. I want to see Kobe, man. Get Kobe back in my team. So those are the 10 things I think 2K can add that will really enhance the game and make it a really good year. A lot of those things that I talked about were things that were removed. So it's kind of crazy that to make the game better, we have to add it back. because we had it at one point and now we don't. So they added back. It's like, oh my god, it's a little bit crazy, man. But hopefully this MyTEAM review is really good. We also do have the 10K tournament, so that's gonna be something that's very fire for next year. I'm really just hoping for better content in general. It seems like the game's going to be fun. It looks like they really worked on the gameplay and gave us what we wanted. As long as the content is good and they bring back some of these things and give us something to do every single day that we play the game, every single week, I really can see MyTEAM being the best game mode on 2K, and I really see them having an up year with MyTEAM. It's about time. We've had what, 2-3 bad years, 25, 24, 23 were 3 mid years, bad years. 26 is another one. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a make or break year. So 2K, I hope you guys do right by the community and bring back some of the stuff that we do want to see, man. But that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below what you guys do want to see in 2K26, and make sure y'all boys are here for the review, because that's going to be happening August 14th, my birthday. So make sure y'all boys tap into the stream. I will be live on Twitch and YouTube, so make sure y'all boys don't forget, man. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next video, man.